You know what? I didn't want to do this video because this had to be done because, I'm petty today, so I needed to relocate the firing range on a specific dude, Matt Nagy. Alright. Now, unlike KL Sports, unlike Jonah, unlike TOP, I have the balls to say what nobody else has the balls to say about Matt Nagy. You know what? I hate him more than Jim Boylan. At least with Jim Boylan had, at least with Jim Boylan, it wasn't really, he's a bad coach, but he's not a bad person. You, Matt Nagy, are a very bad person because you ruin every single quarterback in your system, from Mitchell Trubisky to Nick Foles to Andy Dalton to Justin Fields. And I felt like a dumbass because I had your back in 2018. You made me look like a fool. Got me out here looking stupid because I took every word that you said in every press conference that we were going to fight hard no matter the consequences. Matthew, I'm not even calling you Matt by Matt Nagy. You don't deserve to be called Matt. You're Matthew. So check this out, y'all. Check this out. The Ravens are without their starting quarterback and they're down to their one wide receiver who is a rookie. If I told anybody that we were facing a Tyler Huntley, a Rashawn Bateman, all these receiver talents, people would say, yeah, that's an easy one for you. But not in Matt Nagy's words. Matt Nagy likes to play the victim. Matt Nagy can't screw in a light bulb if he wanted to. If you put him in a room and you tell him to screw in a light bulb, he can't do it. He can't do anything right. He is worse than Mark Trestman, he is worse than John Fox, and he is worse than Jim Boylan. All those coaches that I just named there right there, they would have done a better job as a head coach on the Chicago Bears right now than what this bozo Matt Nagy has done. You're even worse than Urban Meyer, and Urban Meyer, almost got fired because he was sticking with females and shit. That's you are, Matt Nagy. You are the worst coach of all time. You don't deserve the 2018 award, Coach of the Year. You deserve nothing. And for all you Matt Nagy supporters, how stupid are you defending him? Oh, he doesn't have a quarterback. Oh, he just give him the quarterback. He developed. No, he fucking didn't develop Patrick Mahomes. That was all Andy Reid. Matt Nagy was just there. He was not seen. And don't give me he's a part of the Andy Reid tree. I don't want to hear that crap. Parts of the Andy Reid tree are bad. We could talk shit about Doug Pearson. We could talk shit about all the head coaches that came from the Andy Reid tree. All of them are now worse, like this bozo. Matt Nagy, it literally reminds me of a worse version of Adam Gase. I live in South Florida currently, and I've seen Adam Gase ruin Ryan Tannehill before they traded him to the Tennessee Titans. I saw that. Whenever I see Matt Nagy, I see another, Adam Gase, another ruining in quarterbacks. And you want to know what's so sad about you, Matthew, is that you want to sit here and put all the blame on every single post-game reaction you ever do is we're always going to try to figure out the why. We're going to figure out the why and how we can do better. We've been trying to do that for the past 4 years that you have been coach. Cody Parkey was not the main reason we lost the wild card game. Actually, no, he was the part of the reason because your offense scored one touchdown the entire game against the Eagles. Your offense does not change whoever you have. Check this out. On 4th and 1, this motherfucker calls a timeout because, his headset was malfunctioning. And not to mention that, he called a timeout. So, what if I told you Matt Nagy called a wildcat play, they would die of laughter. Thank God for Deshaun Gibson. Otherwise, you would have got slandered for that play. See, you have no pride, Matt Nagy. I'm ashamed that your son, when he grows up, because he got booed at his high school football game. Imagine when he grows up to see the man you are now, jobless, working at McDonald's, because that will be you're good for, Matt, being a McDonald's worker, looking like Caillou, looking ass. This dude makes me sick. And what makes this so bad is, Matt, I personally want to punch you in the face about how you dealt with Mitchell Trubisky. You put the blame on him even though he saved your dumbass time in and time out again. The defense saved your ass time in and time out again. And you know what? You blamed everybody. You blamed everybody but yourself. If you had any pride, you would resign. The fact that the McCaskies haven't fired you yet is just a shame on their part. The fact that they didn't fire you after the Saints game is a shame on their part. When we were facing the Cleveland Browns, when Matt Nagy was calling the plays, he was calling all pocket passes plays all game long. He was not doing, getting out of the pocket, extending plays. We didn't have a lot of extending plays that game because Matt Nagy treated his quarterback like a pocket quarterback. He's a failure at developing a quarterback. If you had any right, Matt Nagy, you would please resign with the team before it's too late. And Matthew, son, if you're watching this, don't become the failure like your father did, because he is a failure. But we're gonna try to figure out the why. Do you want to know why I'm trying to figure out the why, Matt? Is why you're the head coach right now. And why haven't you been fired after you lost to Taylor Heinley? Some random, except for diehard Ravens fans, know who he is. You're the reason why we haven't beat the Packers in a long time. You're the reason why we lost to Detroit in a long time. You're the reason why we lost to the Vikings on Monday Night Football, because you can't get your head out of your ass. I'm glad you had COVID the whole week, because that was the most motivation our team ever had without your ass there. So, Matt Nagy, just take the shot. I'm done.
Let me tell you all a story about a mouse named Lori. Yeah, Lori was a mouse in a big brown house. She called herself the hoe with the money flow. But fuck that little mouse, 'cause I'm an albatross. I'm an albatross. Why?